Yeah, hello guys. Wonderful good morning from Berlin, Germany. It's early in the morning. Yeah, it's 8:45, so I'm the early bird today. I hope you are fine, guys. I'm pretty good. I feel energized and we have summer over Berlin, so everything is fine. Yeah, you already can see in the background. Today we talk about the latest moon video. Going for analysis. And I have to say, 2 years ago, almost exactly 2 years ago, I worked with the same image. And it was called Luna in 4K, episode 17, The Uncensored Humboldt Crater. And I worked without the artificial color overlay. And the result it's different to this one. So this was more like the dark impact. So it looks like that there's a night overmoon. Yeah, you can see the different bowls and dishes standing tall in the air, as here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can see it by yourself. We have hundreds of light sources on the ground. Big ones, smaller ones, middle ones, but in the end we have an ocean of lights and a lot of connections. Yeah, this time we talk about the yeah, how can you say it? I work with color overlay, but not that intense. So we have the black and white impact here, and we have a little green tone here. So it's not that color overwhelming, you know. Yeah, and I don't know where to start. I would like to talk about the Humboldt crater. It's, I guess, so one of the most famous ones on the moon. It's around about 200 kilometers in diameter, and the amazing huge lines we can see. I remember that NASA is telling us these lines as lava tubes or rills in the ground, whatever, but it's not. We already have proven that it's wrong. So it's a false narrative. And we will zoom in some later and talk about these lines. The other attraction in this image is this one. I forgot the name. Something with P. Papoperius crater. It's a big one, as you can see. So when we take this scale here and put it in here, so we talk about, I don't know, 70, 80 kilometers, something in this range. So it's another big crater. And you already can see that this one is standing tall in the air. This is the edge. Yeah. And we can see it here way better. I will show you. Yeah, let's make comparison to the old image. Wow, it's already a good shot. So wow. But I don't want to talk about this image today. But it's a great capture. Yeah. So, but what I wanted to say is, NASA sells us this as rills, something that is in the ground. Yeah. If you take a knife and make, you have these rills. But these rills are constructed in the air. So this is something strange. So as you can see, it starts here where a light source is. And it goes in different directions. It has different junctions. It has, yeah, it goes down here, you can see, or here. And it's connected with other structures, objects. This is very mysterious, guys. And then we have this amazing bowl here. It's big. smaller ones standing tall, and so on. Yeah, incredible. And now we go in this image. Okay, guys. I think we go at first to the main attraction, to the Humboldt crater. Well, quite quite close, but that's what we need to work with. Wow, very close. Yeah, we are way closer now, and let's activate the magic pen. Okay, here we are. Okay. We need, what color do we take? I think red or pink. We take pink. Yeah, I already was talking about these lines. So in NASA's narrative, these lines are in the ground. But it's not, as we can see. These lines are in the air, probably constructed on different sticks. At least these lines are not that thin, as you can see. So we talk about, I don't know. These lines are around about, or call it pipes, whatever, hundreds of meters. If not, we couldn't see them. Yeah. This is what we have to imagine. And these lines are on different levels. So this line here is an upper section, and this line that comes out here is in a lower section. And we can see that there is some kind of shadow fall on the lower section here. Yeah. And that is what you should look for. Look for these contradictions, irritations, and make comparison with the official narrative of science. I can't call it science, it's just a joke factory. But look at this. It's everywhere. Same here. Same story here. And it's all over. And imagine NASA and science, they have all the equipment to zoom in down to the Humboldt crater. But they never showed us a closer image, a zoom image. No, they did not. So they had 50 years of time to do that, but they did not. Same story with all the other craters. So this is so, I mean, just think about this little fact. Yeah, just think about it. And the contradictions are getting more and more. Yeah, I'm on fire today. I can feel it. And yes, June and new moon and Jupiter burns the fire, gives the light for the truth, by the way. Yeah, I could draw in so many lines, as you can see. I think we should probably zoom out for a bit. Yeah, by the way, thanks for the new supporters out there. I'm really thankful for everyone who supports my work and this channel and spread it out to the world. That's what we need. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, this image has an artificial color overlay and an HDR overlay. I use the HDR settings of Power Director. I'm working with Power Director. I really like it. And yeah, that was my first try working with HDR overlay. And yeah, it works out the shapes a bit better. And I mean, if we are not into the art style of these guys down there, you will probably have problems to read what you can see there. Well, it took me years to step behind the curtain of this mysterium, you know. I think we can, yeah, look at here. It's so amazing how many symmetrical shapes are jumping in our faces when you study these images. It's not just talking about the bright shining platforms as here, or the smaller ones. All over, you can see so many systematics that tells me that there's some intelligent beings down there that is creating structures everywhere. So I think we should zoom out for a bit more. Yeah, okay, this is pretty cool. How to, okay. So look for symmetrical shapes as here. Same story here. And it's perfect shaped. Same here. We have perfect angles. Yeah. And look at the pipes. Look at the, I don't know what it is. I prefer to say pipes or transportation system, whatever. So this is not made by any mood of nature. This is probably made of something intelligent. So, crumbling down the false narrative of NASA is not that hard. It's really pretty simple because you need 1, 2, or 3 questions and the whole narrative is falling down. But I think the most people out there are not interested in this topic. They have this, as I always say, this pre-painted narrative of the gray, dead cosmic body, unreal to live. And they have this special moment of mankind in the head when someone went in a spacesuit on a stage on Earth and said, oh, here we are on the moon. Look at these images and movies. Call it movies. Today, and you start laughing. Yeah. So people, follow your intuition, follow your heart, and you will look behind the curtain of lies. Okay. Yeah, by the way, guys, I'm working on a little documentary about NASA and the false narrative. It's still in the pipeline. The huge documentary I was thinking about is too much resources I would need. I can't make it by my own, I think so. So it will take way longer, but someday, sometime, I won't promise, but I hope so. Yeah, I will draw some more lines in here. A lot of connections. Yeah. Well, it's a bit blurry. It's not that sharp, but we can see the shapes shimmering through. We have, look at this small connection here. This one. Probably another connection. but in the lower section, I think so. Yeah, fantastic. And this pipe looks like a bridge, like a bow, like a bow shape. And look at this one. It goes in a lower section, and you can see the shadow fall here. Same story here. Lower section. Yeah, you should watch it on a huge screen. It's incredible, like diving into a completely different world. And wow. Yeah, I think we continue our journey and look for another good shot. We just let the camera fly, I think so. Yeah, pretty close. But look at the look down to the ground. It's quite impressive how many symmetrical shapes we are watching. Look at this one here. It's perfect in curve. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic art style, guys. The whole ground is full of it. We have so many angles, symmetrical shapes, different levels, platforms. Excuse me a second. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I will show you what I mean. All right, so I talk about these perfect angles. I talk about this amazing art style here. Look at this, there's some kind of cube shape in there, fantastic. We have, look at this, it's perfect. It's simply perfect. And this is what you should look for. These little details bring or give you so much information of what we are looking at. And guys, does this look like a gray, dead valley? No, no way. Yeah, it's wow. Look at this. The whole district here. It's a huge. I will draw some lines. I want you guys that you dive in these images and that you look for yourself. I don't want to tell you the whole time what I see in there. I want that you get a feeling for the art style, for the infrastructure, for the architecture. And when I say architecture, I think some people will start laughing. But guys, what we are looking at is infrastructure. And infrastructure is made of architecture. So simple. Look at this. We have, wow. So I think talking about living districts, industrial districts, I have no idea, but it's everywhere. I think we jump to the next shot. Because this image is so breathtaking, we could pause the video on every second. So the camera flies to the upper part of the moon, and same story here again. Look at the gigantic constructions up there. So, okay, 20 minutes of recording. I would try. Let's see how long will it take today. Yeah, this looks a bit wild, I know. I wish we would have more colors in this shot, but I think the some people of you will see a lot in there. Yeah, we can pause the video here. And yeah, so I think we can start with some simple anomalies at this bridge here. I don't know if it's a bridge, but look in the abyss. Yeah, it goes deep. Look at the structure here; it's almost faded. Yeah, here this one, and it goes deep. Same story here. This piece of structure here is lost in the abyss. I don't know, but this looks like a gigantic bridge here. Yeah, amazing. Same here. And the whole image is full of that. We have these massive structures here. Some kind of tower. I think I will activate the Windows magnifier. Okay, where is it? Hello? I can't find it. It's gone. Okay, I got it. Yeah. So here, look at the different shapes and levels, upper level, lower level, and so on. And many platforms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my speculation is that these brighter shining dots are landing platforms, and these platforms are probably lead to huge building complexes. And the whole, I mean, look at the image. The whole, sorry, the whole ground is like a huge network, like looks like organic connection. It all looks connected with each other, and at least heavy infrastructure. And that means that there's a lot of business down there, and reaching these infrastructure is the best way is to take your your UFO and spot your favorite platform. I don't know, but it makes sense to me, you know. I know it sounds crazy, but well, it is. Okay, go on. Look, this is the bridge again, and look, oh my god. Wow, look at the so many towers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towers everywhere, guys. I think I should put me to the other side. Okay, problem here. I'm talking about this here. This is, guys, I will give you comparison to what I'm talking about. Oh god. Ah yeah, skyline. Okay, we take Manhattan. Oh, wrong. All right. No. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, Manhattan skyline. Lunar skyline. So, I need to draw. I need to draw now. So, guys, these are platforms on towers. It really looks like the the top section, the top level. And look at the shape of these structures. It's all over, and we have yeah, it's not a classical bird's eye view. We have the view of looking from the side, and this, I'm not sure if I should spell it out, but looks like a city district. Hundreds of towers with platforms, and look at the high concentration of these structures. That is looks like, yeah, heavy overcrowded or populated. And again, but guys, these skyscrapers we are looking at are like toys in comparison what these guys on the moon create. So these towers are way taller and bigger. It looks so amazing. I hope you can follow me, guys. I'm completely lost in this image. I see everything. I hope that you can see the towers. 1, 2, 3. Everywhere. So many stuff. Look at this. Looks like a square, like a place. Bigger one. Wow. Whew. We go on. Wow, yeah, this is another amazing area. You can spend hours here with and draw, you know. You can see it by yourself. It's so simple. I don't know where to start, but I must say I like this construction here. It's so wonderful. It has a triangle object here. Yeah, probably a bit more with curves. It's big. And there's something like a ball in there. You see that? Wow. Oh, look at this perfect constructed whatever it is. And this one is this black hole is, I think so, we go bigger, deeper. Ah, way better. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like constructed on different levels, steps, terraced style. And it's massive. We talk about megastructures. That is important to say. Otherwise, we could not see these structures on these images. So we talk about gigantic megastructures. But this is what the astronauts said, that they are looking down to dimension of sight that is far beyond our imagination. And this is very interesting. I talked about this object here. And this object is like it's similar on the right, on this side. Look at this here. There's something coming out, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but as we can see, this is some kind of cube or rectangular. Here comes something out. It's a bit faded, yeah. And the same story here, yeah. So this is architecture. Same here again. This triangle shape. Well, I can't draw that good today. But you know what I mean. You can see it with your own eyes. my voice is a bit... So then we have... Look at this piece of structure here. This is one piece. It's standing tall. It looks like this is the shape here, you know. And yeah, sometimes the structures looks like made of some kind of crystal material, glass looking like, a bit transparent, and imagine infrastructure that is completely transparent. Oh my God, it's whoa. But it gives you light in every corner. And if you're working with greenery and garden houses, I don't know, you have the perfect conditions. Yeah, guys, this shot is as all the other ones, it's impressive. Wow. I think we go on. You know, guys, mostly when I start analyzing videos, I tell myself, okay, today you won't fall into emotions. Just work as a researcher. But when I see this, guys, it touches me. Yeah, look at this amazing structure here. It's one piece of district. I will show you here, just to give you the comparison. Boom, way. Yeah, this is the area we're talking about. And you can see the difference with the HDR overlay and the different colors. I mean, in this shot, you already can see the shapes and that there is something going on. But this is, I think, much clearer now. So to me, it looks like a huge district. whatever it is, a space harbor, some kind of industry complex, district. And what we can see again are the different shapes of structures over different levels, platforms, double platforms, yeah, and it's everywhere. But this here is so massive. I don't know what name it is. I could check it out on the moon map, but I'm not sure. I forgot the name of this area. If you guys know what it is, what crater this is, you can write it in the comment section. But this area is, wow. Yeah, okay, I would draw some lines. Oops. Well, I just follow the shapes. It doesn't mean that I really hit the right shapes, but just to give you an idea of what I can see. So some kind of entrance, whatever. Same here. Oh, look at this. It's amazing. Wow. Wow. I mean, it's so easy to identify. I don't need to draw the whole picture. I think so. Huh? Yeah, and I would like to talk about a NASA employee and ask what we are looking at. You know, guys, these contradictions are a sensation, you know? Yeah, wow. And the great thing is that these, with the external camera I'm working with, you get this kind of spatial depth feeling, because these structures are that gigantic that when we look from the side, not from the bird's eye view, the camera gives us the feeling to fly in this area, and this is pretty cool. And then we have this wonderful view. And that is the reason why I work with the external camera, to keep the details alive. And this is, I have to say, one of my most famous objects here in this whole image, because I think we zoom in there. All right, very close. This is better. I love it. I don't know if I love the art style that is shimmering through, but I just have the imagination in my head what it looks like in real when you're standing down there and then look at it and, oh my God. Yeah. So this is gigantic. And the whole area here is so interesting. Okay. yeah, platforms, connections, symmetrical shapes, everywhere. What more can I say, guys? So I have no idea where the Apollo missions really landed, if they did. Where? It looks like that you probably need landing permission to get down there. Hello? Who is there on the moon? Do we get landing permission? Ha 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 ha. Fuck off, human. Oh man. So the whole story about the moon landings and the Apollo missions are so laughable to me. Really. Well, guys, you can keep the face in it in the moon landings, but when I see this, guys, I have no idea where did they land. Where? In city districts? On huge megastructures? Or in a desert? The moon is not a desert, guys. There are no craters. Get it? Yeah, another interesting area, we have the twin, let's call it twin mushrooms or shapes, bowls. Probably hexagon-shaped object with connection line here. It's fantastic. And yeah, these fantastic so-called bowls, mushrooms, whatever. It's there. You see that? This is systematics, guys. And this is a so-called crater. Wow. But we're going to visit a better one, guys. I don't want to joke around the whole time, but NASA is a fun factory. Yeah? They're creating nice movies. Well, the landing movies was not a good one. And soon we are entering, I think, another eye-opener for you guys. So when you're here for the second time, and you did not turn off the video, welcome to another crater. Hello. Yeah, what's the name of this crater? Oh, damn it. Something with P. Moon craters with P. I can look for it. With P? Da, da, da. Ah, all right. OP. Ah. P. When I see it, I know it, guys. Okay, guys, it took a bit longer to find the right crater's name, but here we are. La Perouse. That's the name of the crater, and yeah, around about 80 kilometers in diameter. Here we have a they try to hide what is in there. Yeah, but guys, I worked out this crater many times before. For example, here I will show you. Here, you can see it pretty well with different sections. Then we have it here again. It looks amazing, I know. So gigantic, constructed in the air, some kilometers. There's something huge inside. And here with the HDR color overlay. And yeah, what do they write about this crater? La Perouse is a lunar impact crater that is located near the eastern limb of the moon. It lies northwest of the larger crater blah 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 and to the east of yeah, just read by yourself, guys. It's laughable. And look at the infrastructure on the whole ground. So many levels. It's absolutely breathtaking. So I think we go on now. Takes a bit longer today. Yeah, should I draw in some lines? I mean, why not? So remember, guys, this is what they call a lunar impact crater. An impact crater that is standing tall in the air like a bloom, like a mushroom, yeah, and 80 kilometers. So, but they never explain these strange formations in there, the perfect edges. What are these massive objects in there? What are these light sources? And so on. In the special little documentary I talked about before, I will talk about the manipulations that NASA is working with, the different manipulation styles. And one of them is to draw artificial shadows in these bowls that it looks like a shadow fall, that looks like a crater. And then there is the other project of NASA called the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter project. And this project is made because they create a completely artificial, digitally moon landscape and sell it to science magazines, to school, and everywhere. And that is how they get the false narrative in everybody's mind. Yeah. And that is, wow. It's absolutely unbelievable in a bad way. Okay, keep on drawing. Yeah, you can see it with your own eyes. We have symmetrical shapes, platforms. And I mean, this structure is 80 kilometers in diameter. So now you have an idea of what dimension of size we are talking about. I mean, 80 kilometers, yeah. So 80 kilometers, and then we have more single structures in there that are also very big. It's absolutely impressive. And another story, another fact is that Russia and USA, and meanwhile all other space agencies from all over the world, are in secrecy about the moon. Yeah. They really hide what they have found on it. And I question myself, can I stand this lie my whole lifetime? Or should I try to work on showing the people what is really to see in the images, to show the true narrative of the moon, you know? That is my motivation. And some people inspired me doing this. For example, Bill Bryson, Jose Escamilla, Bruce Schwartz, more or less, and other people. But the intrinsic drive that brought me to where I am now, well, it came from the inside. It's like going out in the night, watching to the sky and watching the moon and thinking, okay, it's not true. It's simply not true. You can feel it. And I don't need a school book. I don't need established guides to tell me what I have to believe. I can feel it in the inside, what is wrong and what is right. And that is the most powerful instrument, tool we can use for our own lifetime, for our own pathfinding, you know, in life. And that is very important that you guys do that. That you don't buy narratives, that you question things, and that you follow the contradictions and irritations. And the whole moon is a big, big mystery, a riddle. And we have the opportunity and the possibilities to go for our own research. And that is what I started years before, and I still do. And yes, you need passion for this, but I think every human is a researcher, everyone. You come to the world and you have to research because you have to explore the world with your own, on your own feet, with your own senses, and so on. And without a researching gene inside, you couldn't live on here. You need it. You need the adventure gene, the exploration gene, and so on. It's all in us. But if we come to the world and get set into something that is already created and exists, and you shouldn't question things, you will never, and you follow these dogmatic kinds, you will never start breaking the invisible chains of this plastic, unreal society. You know what I mean? So find back to your inner strength and do what you want to do. Listen to your inner voice, follow your heart, and work with the people you like, you love, and don't give up what you're standing for, your values, and so on. Yeah, look at this wonderful picture. It's amazing. So I painted some, just follow the shapes of the structures. And as you can see, it's a huge construction created of different parts. As you can see, it goes deep. So, wow. Another small platform. And so on. Yeah, guys. Schwupp. Don't forget the name of the crater, guys. Sorry. La Pérouse. La Pérouse. La Pérouse. La Pérouse. Wonderful, wonderful construction. All right. Go on. Yeah, guys. Almost 1 hour of talking, falling into philosophy, drawing, fooling NASA, whatever, but it all comes together now. Thanks for your attention, guys. I hope you could follow my mind. I hope you could follow the drawings and say goodbye to La Pérouse. And I think we should go for last time to Humboldt, the big Humboldt crater. Oops. Here we are. Yeah, very quite close, I know. And a less comparison. Yeah, a very bad quality of image in Wikipedia with rills. But as we learned today, we're not talking about rills. We talk about pipes, huge connection lines, whatever, but constructed in the air and not in the ground. Yeah, take your time for your own research, and you will see the many irritations and contradictions I'm talking about the most time. Thanks for being my guest. Enjoy the summer out there and stay in love, guys. Bye-bye.